What's up, everybody?
What's happening, family?
And welcome back to another episode of Is This Gonna Cause an Argument? My name is Angel Lakita Moore, also known as ThatChickAngel, also known as Angel Tanksley, and I am the host of this podcast. I know you were wondering why I didn't sing my name.
I was glad you didn't sing your name.
I was going to go, is this gonna cause an argument? And joining me is the other host of this fantastic weekly podcast, my husband of 14 years, my boyfriend of 17. Tell him who you are, baby.
I am Marcus Anthony Tanksley, the first. Tank, that heifer. Zoom in. Mm-hmm. I'm the other host of This Is Gonna Cause an Argument. This is a weekly podcast where we talk about any and everything we want to.
Yes, we do.
We talk about whatever. We talk about family, relationships, goals, regrets, wishes, ambitions, all of it.
Yes,
you,
we do.
Your mama, our mamas.
What's your mama, your daddy, your greasy granny got hoes in a panty, got 2 buck teeth? Like, that's not nice. I just recall what the words were, and I realized, oh, you can't say that. And if anybody else knows that one, knows what I'm talking about, you can't be saying them words.
Kids used to have disrespectful songs. They just used to sing.
I'm like, I stopped myself. I was like, wait a second. We can't say that. But we can say is thank you to our sponsors of today's episode. There are 4 of them. We have
Monk Pack, Manscaped, HelloFresh, and True Bill.
Yes.
Make sure you stay tuned. Listen to our sponsors and what they got to give you or offer you. Mm-hmm. And when you support them, you support us. So we greatly appreciate them in advance. But you hear about them later on in the podcast.
We also have our Patreon in the building. Beep, 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 beep.
What's happening?
Our Patreon are people who get to watch us do this podcast live. Mm-hmm. And let me tell you, most of the time, it goes from sugar to shit really quickly. Yeah. And a lot of that gets edited out because I'm the editor.
But they see it happen live. Ain't nothing we can do about it. They sit here watching us right now. You might hear us responding to them. You might hear us cussing them out because one of them might be cussing me out.
But they also get to do other really great things. For instance, next month they'll be doing Christmas karaoke together. So there's events, then they got to do the toasting of my 100,000 subscribers to my YouTube channel, which is where you can also watch this podcast, ThatChickAngel TV. And so I toasted with them. I literally did not open the box until I did it live with our Patreon. Mm-hmm. So if you would like to be a part of our Patreon, please go to www.patreon.com/ThatChickAngel.
Yeah, that thing could have had the wrong spelling on it. They would have found out with us.
Yes, absolutely. So, boo, bear. Last week we did Tanksley Pride Story / In My Feelings because you said that's what's got me feeling good. Somebody pointed out why I went to the wrong. We started off with Tanksley Pride, and at the end of your Tanksley Pride, you were like, that's what's got me feeling good. And I was like, well, what's got me feeling good? So do we want to do In My Feelings?
Yeah, go ahead and kick it off.
Oh, y'all, let me tell you what's got me feeling some type of way. So this past weekend, I rejoined the tour, Slightly Problematic Take 2 in Cleveland. And then we went to Pittsburgh. Well, in Cleveland, our hotel wasn't close enough to the club for us to stay at for us to be able to walk from the club to the hotel. And my niece, Victory, just joined us on the tour. She's now over the merchandise because our tour manager just had a baby. And so he's at home with his wife and the baby. So Victory, she, gets her Uber, or if I'm riding over too, sometimes I'll get the Uber. So the thing about Uber these days is that they be canceling like crazy.
Uber's getting real trash in these streets.
I mean, they will cancel in a second. So, I got us an Uber, and what I do is, if it's an Uber Black, I'll be like, if you have a card where I can contact you directly and pay you directly, they're going to get more money.
Right.
And then it's more than likely more dependable so that we're not leaving the club at 11 o'clock at night, but then we don't have a ride. So there was this one Uber driver named Sam. Now, here's the thing I didn't know about my niece. Is that she is super friendly to strangers. Super duper friendly. It just doesn't make any sense, right? Mm. So
you ain't not friendly to strangers.
I'm not.
Girls just go to another level.
Oh, she makes them feel like they're best friends.
Your introvert. I mean, your extrovert part of you makes you friendly to where she probably needs to be diagnosed.
You so stupid. So the first night that he picks us up, me and him are already clashing because he's in the wrong place. I was like, that is not the parking lot I said, because we couldn't see each other. So anyways, we get in. Victory was like, oh, I'm starving, but I bet every place is closed. And I was like, yeah, you're probably right. I said, I usually order when we're at the club. So we get his card. I said, Victory will confirm with you what time to pick us up tomorrow. And he was like, perfect. So she texted him and was like, okay, tomorrow 4:30. He texted her back, are you really still hungry? And he was like, do you like lamb and rice? And she was like, I mean, yes. And he was like, okay, I'm gonna bring you some lamb and rice. So we both are thinking he's bringing lamb and rice from a restaurant, like, cause he
still wouldn't accept it.
He's like Middle Eastern-ish, he ain't from here.
Middle Eastern persuasion.
He's from Kuwait. He brings back to the hotel. This is from his house. It's in a Pyrex dish. Rice, lamb. It looks really nice. So we're at the bar with Kev, Josh, and it's me and Victory. And I was like, well, if we die, we die today with each other. They didn't eat it. Me and Victory did. It was good. It was fine. Did nothing. He also brought fresh fruit and vegetables that looked like he went and bought and brought it back. Right? And I was like, okay, this is an older man. Fast forward. He drops us off at the club. He picks us back up. When he picks us up that night, this is the next day. Are you all hungry? No, we had burritos. Just want to go to the hotel. He's like, sure you don't want a kebab? Something like that. And my niece's butt was like, I mean, there's always room for more. Because he said, I would have ordered you a kebab and had it for you when you came. And he's like, I'll get you a kebab. So I was like, okay, Jesus. Well, then at some point in time, I just didn't register it. He's like, he's going to take us to his house to get the kebabs, right? Now, Tahir's in this truck with us. He's sitting up front. He asked, he said, have you seen the waterfront? And I'm lying. I'm like, yeah, because I'm just trying to get to the hotel. I don't need no food. I'm full. He makes a U-turn, and I'm thinking, oh, he's still going to drive us past this waterfront. He wants to do this scenic route thing. We are tired.
Don't nobody care about none of that right now.
Well, then we drive, and I said, Sam, where are we going? I promised my house is right up here. Get the kebab. I said, Sam, we don't need no kebab. I want to go back to the hotel. I promise. She's hungry. She has to eat. I was like, oh, my Jesus. And I look at Victory in the back, and I was like, this is your fault, right? And he still drive. I promise. He's right here. I was like, we about to die in this car. Then we drive past a bar that apparently was a gay bar, and he said, you see that over there? And he drops the F-bomb, right? Victory and Tahir go, oh. I said.
He dropped it like 60s F-bomb, 50s F-bomb.
I said, sir, you cannot say that. And he was like, I don't give an F. No, he's already more of a cusser anyway. So the I don't give an F didn't offend me. And I said, I don't care if you don't care. And he was like, in my country, we kill these people. I said, you ain't in your country, and you need to keep your thoughts to yourself, right? When I say this then took a left turn, and I could tell Tahir is like, this is not a battle we about to fight right now, Angel. And Victory was making the same thing. In my head, I was like, if you're going to say that F word, the N word is going to be soon to follow. It's right there on the
tip of your tongue.
The N word
You guys are okay, but some of you...
It's going to be right. And so then we all going to die because I'm going to start beating him upside his head while we're driving. Right? And I said, I'm ready to go back to my hotel. I promise you, Angel, my house is right here. And I said, I promise you, I don't care. Take me back to my hotel. I said, Victory's my niece. I'll take care of her. She does not need your food. He said, okay, you are the boss. You are the boss.
But Victory probably could have ended that in any moment. Like, you know what? Never mind.
Because she was just silent.
Quiet.
Silence of the lamb back there.
You know, those type of people, you know how people be traveling on their own, like traveling the world. Like where you going? Oh, I'm going to Cairo for the next, month and a half. People like that, you cannot travel by themselves. Like need
she said this,
supervision.
She said, this is the story of my life. This type of stuff keeps happening. I said,
you have the power to end that.
I said, no, just what Josh said. He said, no, you will not continue this cycle. You will not. Josh got on her.
Either you going to continue it or somebody going to end it for you. You better cut that out.
I said, what's not about to happen is that no more. I said, don't you talk to nobody else. That's what you're not going to do. I said, that's what you're not going to do.
It's like for you, shut up in the backseat. Don't say nothing.
She's like, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I was like, I'm going to kill you.
Most people ain't your friend.
Listen, I just could not believe how he dropped.
He kidnapped y'all.
Yes. After I said the first, he said, you gave me the green light. I said, I didn't give you no light. I told you I wanted to go back to the hotel. I said, I said, no. I could say he was just so, oh my God. And if you could see.
At that point, he's comfortable. Right. He's like, y'all my people right now.
Yeah, because, truly. Like,
taking somebody to his house?
He really was like, oh, these are my friends. When you come back, please call me. I'll drive you guys, yada, yada, yada. I am truly not that friendly with folk. I'll make them feel honored, respected, but we aren't going to be best friends like that. No. And he was like, I wanted to take a...
I'm cordial at best.
That's not...
Hey, how are you? What's up? How you doing? All right.
So
good. That's it. That's all you're getting out of me.
When he found out, he was like, we had told him we were doing a comedy show or whatever. And he found out I was an actress. He was like, oh, I want to take a picture, right? And I wanted to take a picture of him because he looked just like the dude. I'm about to show you this picture. On, y'all know Eddie Murphy in Coming to America, the Jewish man he played in the barbershop.
Come on, Muhammad Ali could not read Rocky Marciano.
So we literally are trying to take this photo. We're just standing beside him. He pushes our heads together. This is before all this happened.
I'm not the one. Something like that can never... That's him. Wow. That's Eddie Murphy. He was pranking y'all.
I said, that's what I said to hear them. I said, if he would have ripped off his face and it was Arsenio Hall, I would have been like, we being punked. We thought we were going to be killed.
That
but it
was Arsenio?
No, it was Eddie Murphy.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, if this was, I don't know if y'all can see it. If you're watching, there you go.
Oh.
This is that man. He was going to kill us.
Yeah, there's no way I could get caught up in a situation like that. It's probably why my Uber score is so low. It could be higher. It could be lower.
I
got like a 4.89, which annoys me. I'm like, I tip good, but I don't be in there friendly. No. They hold a conversation. Like I said, I'm cordial. I'm nice. But that's all you're going to get out of me.
Oh, this is what he would say about COVID. We get in there. We get in the thing. Oh, you don't have to wear a mask. I don't care if we get COVID. Let's die. COVID.
And you said, yeah, let's die. That's exactly because y'all was breathing each other's particles right there.
Because in the truck we'd have on the mask. So in the picture we were just like standing side by side, and he was like, ready? He was like, I promise to God, we were like this at first. And he was like, all right. I said,
you would never know my career.
Screamed. It wasn't me that told him my career. It was actually the two men that we had rode with. Cletus told him my career. He was like, well, Angel's a star. And I was like,
Where were we at?
And then Tahir did the same thing.
It wasn't the Dominican. St. Thomas?
Okay, tell me what you're going to say.
St. Thomas, where the driver was taking us around, and you know this man's entire family history, the one with all the kids. And I'm sitting there like, why is Angel still talking to this man? Granted, he wasn't crazy, he was nice, but I'm like, y'all don't have to get this deep in the conversation about his family and where he's from and how many kids. Because they just like, what's all your kids' names? I'm like, are you serious? The black dude that took us all over the place.
I remember an Asian man in Hawaii.
Go a couple years back when we was on that island and we had to drive up in real steep hills, and he was taking us around, showing us the sights. Because it started off, it was a bunch of people, and it was one point in time where you had to sit up front with him. And then next thing you know, he got to talking, and Angel's just talking back to him. And
I don't remember
you
this
do
at
this
all.
if we have a driver in another country, you gonna get to talking to them people.
In a different country, I want to hear more about the culture of the country. So yes, I'm going to be converse a little bit more.
When I learn about their country, I'm gonna learn on a plaque. The hell with what they got to say.
I don't remember this at all.
Oh, I do. It's happened a few times where anytime. If somebody has sound like they have an interesting background, Angel's intrigued. Where I'm thinking to myself, that's probably interesting, but I don't care to hear it.
Yeah, I'll let them talk versus me giving them all of my information. I'll be like, oh, what is this? What is that? What is that? Well, when we're traveling, though, the one thing I don't need to know in any language but English is Monk Pack. You hear me? Because it's good, huh? Amen. Monk Pack keto granola bars, something we've talked about a lot on this podcast. And with us traveling, y'all see me trimming down because I'm making smarter choices and making sure that when I need a snack or a quick meal that I'm not grabbing fast food. I'm grabbing wholesome food. Monk Pack keto granola bars contain just 1 gram of sugar, 2 to 3 grams of net carbs, and they're only 140 calories. They're gluten-free, grain-free, plant-based, non-GMO with no soy, trans fat, sugar, alcohols, or high intensity sweeteners. They actually... This is a little bit off script. I've been talking to one of the Angel Wings or a listener of the podcast in DMs, and she says their protein bars are actually some of the dopest she's ever had. And because I was like, I'm not a protein bar type of girl, and neither is she. She was like, but these are some of the best she's ever had. So they have more than just the granola bars. But the granola bars have a soft and chewy texture and come in delicious flavors like coconut chocolate chip, peanut butter, blueberry, almond vanilla. That blueberry almond vanilla is also really, really good. If you're not a chocolatey person, especially if you don't like dark chocolate, the blueberry almond vanilla is like just the right enough sweetness, and you really do be feeling like you eating healthy because you know it's not like the taste of chocolate. It's, the taste of fruit and vanilla. I really like the fact that you don't taste like artificial sweeteners. A lot of like healthy stuff, when they're like, oh, we don't have any sugar, you get that like weird, I don't know what you want to call it, taste. You don't get that with this. It's just sweet enough. It's not too high of a sweetness, and you don't get that nasty aftertaste. Oh, I can't. I'd rather just not eat if I'm going to have a nasty aftertaste. So they're perfect for a snack between Zooms, a quick breakfast. If you're like me and you're traveling a lot right now. Also really, really simple to eat and crave any type of hunger you have. So try it for yourself and you'll see. We have a special deal for our listeners. Get 20% off your first purchase at any Monk Pack product by visiting monkpack.com and entering our code ARGUE at checkout.
Argue.
And Monk Pack is so confident in their product. It's backed with 100% satisfaction guaranteed. So if you don't like it for any reason, they'll exchange the product or refund your money, whichever you prefer. To get started, just go to monkpack.com and select any product, then enter the code ARGUE at checkout to save 20% off your purchase. Monk Pack, delicious, nutritious food that you can count on, and we thank them for sponsoring the podcast.
Delicious, nutritious.
Okay, it's your turn, baby. What's got you feeling either good or some type of way?
What's got me feeling good, y'all? As we talked about last week, y'all, we got these trucks. First of all, as y'all saw, people in Patreon, I took y'all on a live tour. Angel's truck is Bentley inspired on the interior. That massive thing handles like a sports car almost. Like, it has extremely good handling. I put that to the test and I was like, okay, I see you, Infinity. I have fallen in love with Sylvia. That's my truck, the Navigator. That's all the good stuff. I love that truck.
That's what's got you feeling good.
That's what's got me feeling good. That Navigator, it made me feel okay. Oh, yesterday I actually loaded.
You feel okay?
Listen, okay about, I didn't finish that thought. Okay about letting my truck go. But I said, let me go back.
Okay. I know that's what you were going to say.
Shut your mouth. Why?
Do not make me scratch you with my nails.
Yesterday, I had a bunch of stuff to take to donate. And I was like, all right, I've had this thing for just a week. And here I am needing my pickup truck. Because I had our 2 desks that we used to have in here. I had that filing cabinet we used to have in here, a ceiling fan, and some other stuff. Monitors. I had a bunch of stuff I needed to take. And I was like, this is why I love my truck. But it's gone. But let me try and make it work. I went to the navigator, hit the button, folded all the seats down, and everything fit with no issues whatsoever. I mean, I loaded that stuff in there, and it was just like, I could actually put more. So that's what had me feeling great. And that's what made me feel okay about letting my Silverado go, because that was a hard decision. The thing that's got me feeling like, is I'm paying extreme close attention to this thing, and because it's got a lot of technology on it. So every small little thing that I notice, I'm just like, so when is that going to become a problem? But I have to keep reminding myself this warranty that they gave me is good for, was it like 5 years, and it covers everything on this truck.
Yes.
Other than like brakes and tires. Everything is covered. When I say brakes, tires, I mean brake pads, rotors, and tires. Anything with the brake system, everything else is covered. So that's got me feeling like I need to get out of that mindset until I need to put another extended warranty on top of the one that I got once this one is almost out.
Let me tell you how my husband played me.
She keeps saying I played her. We done talked about this, did we not?
I don't think so. If we didn't, we're going to talk about it right now.
Yes, I am like a big kid talking about these videos. I love cars. I went to the LA car show.
My husband.
Let me tell y'all what. There's a lot of
feeling so, sad for him. Unlike how he felt for me when I let go of the Corolla. Well, no, when I was forced to let go of the Corolla.
Yeah, because I care.
He tried to,
You don't care.
You don't care.
You don't care at all.
He tried to have.
That's from C, y'all.
My Silverado. I don't want to let it go. I'll get this Lincoln Navigator. It'll do.
Angel is just
It'll do.
lying to y'all. The way she just lied about me doing karaoke.
Do.
She lied again. What's wrong with you?
It'll do.
Did Ohio do this to you?
You just said
it's a bunch of Trump folk
women.
out there. That's what happened. They got into it.
You just said on here. It made me feel okay about giving up the Silverado. Do you hear the language you're using?
Mm-hmm.
You have a luxury yacht on wheels. We've never had a car at this tier of luxury. Ever.
Because it ain't been out that long.
It doesn't matter.
Now, we couldn't have one ever.
It doesn't matter.
It's like, you know what? We ain't never had an electric helicopter because it just came out. You couldn't get an electric helicopter.
What I'm saying is,
okay?
For the
Moving
year,
on to today's subject.
For the year, it doesn't matter. If in 2015 we ain't never had the best luxury or this line of luxury car for 2015 in 2015. We in 2021.
Hold on.
Your car.
The expedition was the top expedition when we got it. We got it in 2018. The expedition was a 2018, Marcus, and it was a limited top model.
Marcus, what year is your truck?
18.
And can we not see?
That ain't an expedition.
But I'm saying
this is 2000. It's almost 2022.
But
yours was the year of.
What I'm saying is that we can compare.
I'm gonna tell y'all where it's stemming from.
We can compare the truck that
yes,
I had.
Escalade is dope too.
You can compare the truck that I had, my Expedition, and the trim, and your Lincoln, and they are in clearly.
Yeah, because the same manufacturer. The luxury. All right, this is where.
Wait, say it again, huh?
This is where it's stemming from.
No. Say which. Finish your sentence.
What did I say?
You said, yeah, this is the same manufacturer. It's just
almost same manufacturer. This is a different line. This is Lincoln versus Ford. This is Toyota and Lexus. So
you're saying it's what?
Much better than the Expedition, absolutely. Worlds better. So this is where it's stemming from. So we get to the place finally. This is we went through hell trying to get to where we bought this truck from. I found it, wasn't no pictures, made the guy send me pictures. I think I already explained this out to y'all. By the time we get there, they trying to rush us. Oh, we don't have time to do this. I'm like, Angel, you go handle any paperwork they need to get everything started.
I volunteered to handle it.
She did. You right. You was like, I'll go handle this while you look at the truck, make sure it's cool, just so we can get things. Because the dude wouldn't even give me the key because he's trying to be a jerk. So I'm out there checking everything out, and just like I inspect anything that I'm about to buy, I look at all the negatives. It's just like your house. When I look at a house, I ain't looking at how nice the drapes are and how big and nice the windows are on the hardwood floor. I'm looking at the foundation to see if it's cracked. Yeah, this floor is nice, but what's wrong with it? I'm looking at everything negative. The nice stuff, I know, who cares? But what's gonna cause me issues? So that's what I'm out there crawling under the truck. They ask me if I need help. Now shut up, leave me alone. Got my light out, looking up under the truck, messing with all the electronics.
You didn't do it with Halo. It didn't feel like Halo. It was all about the good stuff.
I did do that with Halo. That's why I went and looked at her twice. The dude was wondering why I brought a magnet wrapped in cloth. Touched every single square inch of that car just to see if it had Bondo on it. He's like, what are you doing? Checking for rust. Anyway, so after I get my laundry list of stuff that I didn't like, I go in there and Angel's like, what you think? I'm like, so that's why I start listing off. I ain't telling her, oh, it's got leather seats and all the seats adjust and massages you and it's got navigation. Who cares about that? I'm talking about the negatives. So I started dogging out. I said, first of all, it's disgusting. It's filthy. Can't believe y'all got this thing on the lot. You should be embarrassed with yourself, Eric. So I'm just talking about all that. So Angel looked at it for a brief moment. She didn't like spend a lot of time. She just looked at it. So after we got so far, I'm like, man, give me the key so I can take this thing down the road. So I'm driving. I'm like, okay, yeah, no, this is a dope truck. Fast forward to what's today? Tuesday. Fast forward to what, Sunday?
I don't know what you mean.
A couple days ago. One day, early this week or late last week, I finally give Angel the key and I'm like, let's go for a ride in the Lincoln. Mm-hmm. Here's the key. She gets in. She's like, let's get the time. Let's get the time just so you know where to edit.
Don't you cuss. I'm about to cuss. I ain't got no time.
Right,
no,
fine.
I don't have time to edit.
She's like, you played me. I said, what? What are you talking about? Please. You played me. I can't believe you played. You made it sound like this truck was nah, nah, nah. I said, Angel, what are you talking about? I said, you saw the truck the same day I did. What do you mean I played you? No, yours is nicer than mine. And I said, I told you many, many times, the only vehicle that I could see myself letting go of my Chevy Silverado for is the Lincoln Navigator. Because it's so goddamn nice. But what happens is Angel don't listen to me. I'm talking. Angel,
you don't listen to
don't
yourself.
listen to me, okay?
You don't.
So when she finally sees and experiences how nice it is, you didn't tell me. I've been telling you this stuff. I tell you this stuff all the time. No. Every time I bring my phone, it'll be like, hey, look at that. She's saying,
you're not listening. You're not listening to me. I'm not saying that you didn't say you would give up your truck for a Lincoln Navigator. I'm saying that when we bought the truck, you downplayed how nice the truck was.
No, I didn't. You always do it in front of salesmen. You don't let them know how much you love something.
Let me feel as though we knew that we didn't have to worry about that. You knew we couldn't barter. You only do that when you were trying to barter. There was no bartering.
I got that detail money though, didn't I?
No, you got gas money, not detail money. I did that.
All right, good job. Anyway, so Angel's like, you played me.
He did. That's exactly what that means. That's exactly what that means. You played me, and I will always remember. Had me feeling bad. Oh, he's got to give up his baby.
Yeah, I still feel bad about giving up my baby.
No, that baby was stupid.
No, your baby's stupid.
That's you.
Shut up.
Well,
anyway,
let me tell you what I got my baby. Well, a sponsor did, and I am so happy. It was really nice to come home to this little treat. Our next sponsor is Manscaped.
Smooth, slick, and clean.
Let me add that D to it because there's a D at the end of Manscaped. Manscaped. Okay. Listen, it's the holidays. It is not too early for you, but also for your man. Oh, excuse me. Let me try that one more time. The holidays came early, but not only for you, but also for your man here at Manscaped, the leading men's hygiene brand. And they have launched some new products that your man will actually use, including their new ultra premium body wash, 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner. It's time to give your man the life, in your life, the gift of beautiful skin, hair, and balls this holiday season. So, listen, let me tell you. Me and Marcus are both, you see this beard. Marcus has no problem growing body hair.
Look at his forearm here.
He's got a lot of body hair.
I'm a hairy dude.
Yes. Okay. And, you know, it can be a jungle. You know what I'm saying? It's jungle. And so you don't want to like make anybody feel bad, but you're also like, I want to gift you something to make you feel good and make me feel good, right? Because we want these jingle balls not to be hairy balls, is what I'm trying to say. So Manscaped has some amazing packages, including their Performance Package 4.0, where you'll find the Signature Lawnmower 4.0. This electric trimmer has proprietary advanced skin-safe technology. Candy cane balls are no more. It also is waterproof, so your man can use it in the shower. It's like a gift to yourself with less mess. The Manscaped Performance Package 4.0 also includes a crop preserver and a crop reviver, an anti-chafing ball deodorant, moisturizer, and toner. Keep his North Pole feeling and smelling fresh. Their hygiene bundle also comes with a pair of Manscaped anti-chafing boxers that keeps his junk feeling fresh all day. The perfect package for his perfect package. And Manscaped is going to be on the groin with their new ultra premium body wash. It's infused with aloe vera, sea salt to keep your skin feeling clean, nice, and moisturized. It smells so good. I guarantee you're going to want to use his body wash too. They just launched their new 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner, which has key ingredients with benefits that includes hydrating, nourishing, conditioning scalp, strengthening his hair at the same time. Tis the season to load up on Manscaped products. So get your man, your dad, your brother, and your friends the best gift of all, the Manscaped Performance Package 4.0. What were you about to say, baby?
Let me say something, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, go ahead. Tell them.
There's products out there that get the job done, but not quite as well. Fellas, if you're willing to cut the grass outside, you gotta be willing to cut the grass inside.
Trim that up.
You know what I'm saying? You know, don't make your lady fight through the forest just to get to the river. All right, make a smooth path for her.
Hey,
all right, let her just be able to stroll right to where she's trying to go.
Listen,
she shouldn't have to use a machete to get to where she's going.
If I'm going mic check, I don't want to be tripping over cords.
Yeah, cords and curtains and all that. No, clear a path out. Let her check at Mike.
Hey, Mike J.
1 2
1 2. Get 20% off and free shipping with the code ARGUE at Manscaped.com. Every guy has Manscaped on their wish list. Get him products he'll actually use this holiday season. Again, get 20% off and free shipping with the code ARGUE at Manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at Manscaped.com and use code ARGUE. Get your man a gift you'll both enjoy, the gift of Manscaped. Now, let me tell you the gift that I got my family outside of my husband and myself, and that is the gift of HelloFresh. We have been in here cooking our butts off with some goddamn HelloFresh. I actually made, what was it that we made last night?
Chicken.
Let me tell you. Me and Marcus both were cooking HelloFresh meals. We actually cooked two different meals, and it was so fun to cook with my husband because Marcus don't usually be cooking. He was in there I was being his sous chef, giving him his washed vegetables and shaving off his carrot stacks and everything. But we
I prep good.
He's a good prep king. He's a good chop it up.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, the holidays can be hectic, but HelloFresh keeps things simple and recipes and ingredients that cut out grocery shopping and limited meal prep time so you can spend more of the festive season with family and friends. Because listen, I don't know about you, but I'm not going to be eating Thanksgiving food for 15 million days. That's not going to happen. Yeah. I'm going to want some regular, fresh food. And
you need something a little less heavy.
Listen, and that is why I'm happy we have our HelloFresh subscription, because after about day 1 or 2 of Thanksgiving, we getting rid of that. And I'm going to eat my HelloFresh food. Actually, earlier today, I made them some tacos that had originally called for beef, but I was able to have them substituted out for ground turkey. They were, and the fact of the matter is, the kids honestly love this food. It's not even like we're doing an ad, so we got to tell you all positive things. Sai be over there like a trash compactor, and he's always eating the Mars food that he don't finish because he's like, is there more I can eat? Because I want some more of
every
this.
time.
And Kai, he helps me typically prep the plates. He's really actually really happy to help me. He actually got to pick out what I made them for lunch from their meals. He went through the menu options I had because HelloFresh sends you with each recipe. One, they send you all the ingredients pre-measured, so you're not having to like do any guesswork. They send you a card with the picture of what the meal should look like in the end, as well as on the back of the card, pictures of each step along with the directions for each thing. So Kai got to pick out what we decided to eat and help me pull together the ingredients and everything. And what HelloFresh does that's really, really dope is that they put all the ingredients for one meal in a bag, labeled.
Bag. Yeah, labeled, and you have everything you need right there in that bag. It's dope.
So as fall transitions to winter, there's nothing better than cozying up with some comforting home cooking recipes. Recipes like chicken ramen in shoyu style broth, turkey ragu, I can never know how to pronounce this, nochi. Make it a no-brainer to skip on paying for takeout. We've saved so much money with HelloFresh. HelloFresh, I think, cost me, I can't remember, I'm going to tell y'all the discount, but a weekly cost of HelloFresh for how many meals we get is the cost of how much we paid to order out one time in a night.
Yeah.
That is the honest to God truth. How much we pay for a weekly box of HelloFresh is less than what we paid to order out for one night. So go to HelloFresh.com/argue14.
Argue14.
And use code argue14.
Argue14.
For up to 14 free meals and 3 free gifts. Again, go to HelloFresh.com/argue14.
Argue14.
And use code argue14.
Argue14.
For 14 free meals and 3 free gifts. It's HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit. All right, babe. Let's go ahead. So what were you saying was about to have you feeling some type of way?
I said I'm paying attention to all of the like I did when we was getting the goddamn thing. All the possible issues that may come, or just anything that looks or sounds something. I have a mechanical mind like that. Like, so that's what I'm paying attention to.
Okay.
But what?
Real quick, what's got me feeling good is my house being decorated for Christmas. You guys, I hired a business called Dare to Be Domestic to decorate our house for Christmas because I love doing Christmas decorations. Marcus does too. He just gets frustrated that the kids don't be really into it.
Care.
I don't care.
I would park Griswold inside and outside if they cared, but they don't care.
So he'll probably go.
I got my Grinch. Probably I'm gonna put up in front of the house.
Oh, we gonna do it? Okay, I hope so.
I'm doing the Grinch at least. Yeah.
No, let's put up all of them. So Marcus will probably go ham once we have grandkids way down the line with decorating our house. But I really wanted to have. I like trying to have Christmas decorations up, like right either the day after Thanksgiving or for Thanksgiving. And with this tour, I just didn't have time. It cost to do this, but I really wanted, this is a newer house. We have a lot more space than usual. So I was like, I really wanted that. This is the first time we've ever had a banister. I was like, we can put garland on a banister.
We had banisters before at the previous house. We just got them torn out.
We did. We did.
Steps was that wide.
But it was the first time that we've had a real banister. We've always done a lot of Christmas trees, but I was glad that I was able to get somebody. It was a Black-owned business, so that really made me happy. And he's really bringing my vision to life, which was I want to overtop, but I also don't want super feminine decor because I have boys and I want the decorations to still be reflective of this is a male heavy house. And I think he's done such a great job of it. He's not done. He's going to come back in a day. I think maybe tomorrow, maybe
he better
Thursday.
come back tomorrow. He ain't coming Thursday.
oh, he's gonna have to come back tomorrow. Well, we ain't gonna be. Oh, but you know what? But,
Yeah, we ain't gotta be here.
Yeah, Deja
by the time he's done, we'll be back.
So he's gonna put up all the Christmas tree toppers. So I'm just excited. It's gonna be nice. It makes me excited for Christmas and for Thanksgiving. But speaking of Thanksgiving, let's talk about the topic.
Today's topic, y'all. We are talking about the things we absolutely love and the things we don't like so much about Thanksgiving and the season surrounding.
You want to start?
No, you start.
One of the things that women, which way you want me to start, love or hate?
Let's do hate first.
I hate the leftovers. It irritates me. Because we host Thanksgiving, we always have leftovers. And the fact of the matter is, Thanksgiving, you could be on the good foot with your eating, and because you got that food there, you will gain 4 pounds in that 1 week. I just don't want all of it. Like, I might want a seconds on a separate day, but that's it.
Yeah.
And
the way we do it at our house, usually when we host, we usually have to invite people over Friday and Saturday. We welcome people over Friday and Saturday just to eat more food. Yes. And most times people want more anyway.
Unfortunately, on one end, this is one of the first years we're not having my mother for Thanksgiving. But fortunately as well, I think we're going to be able to cook closer to the amount of people we have. Yeah. Because my mother loves to overcook. She likes to overdo. And so we end up cooking as if an army of 100 are coming in straight off of war, ravished, haven't eaten a home-cooked meal in a year. Yeah,
it'd be like, we got 2 refrigerators and they both
full. And my mother, she got to fix 10 pounds of potato salad. And I'm like, there's 2 people here that eat potato salad. You and Denora. Yeah. I only eat it because it's here, not because it's like my jam.
I don't be eating potato salad like that.
So that's my biggest thing that I dislike is leftovers. What's your biggest thing?
My biggest thing, keep it 100, having to deal with people that I'd rather not deal with.
Really?
Yeah, because like around the holidays, even in my own house, whether I'm going to, at my house or going to somebody else's house, it's like that time of year where you see more people than what you usually do or you have all year. Mm-hmm. And as y'all know, I'm an introvert. And it ain't always like a group of people. It's not like, oh, I love everybody in that group. It's like some people I'd rather not deal with. But now I have to because one, it's the holidays. 2, I'm not that much of a jerk to where I'm just going to be like cold or put off energy like I don't want to be there. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, it's just like, no, this is such a chore. I know this is such a Marcus thing to say, but hey.
It is very much.
It is like, but that's one of the things. And it's like, like I said, whether you're in your house, like let's say you got a bunch of people coming over, like kids. I love my kids. I like kids that I like. One thing I can't deal with is bad kids. Mm-hmm. Me or Angel. She might not admit it, but she don't like bad kids either.
I don't admit that. I used to love children. Once I started having kids, I don't like kids. I like mine.
Yeah.
That's it.
So it's just like, not that we have any like come over this year, it's like, oh, you gotta deal with that. But it's just like, even like years prior when I was, running around in Kentucky going to different houses, that was always a thing. Like it was like, all right, now I gotta go over here and deal with, I was married makeup Larry and his wife. I can't stand that dude's wife. You know what I'm saying? Now, but I got to sit here and talk to her, and she gonna hold a conversation with me. This is a completely made up couple, by the way. But that's one of the things I'm just like, yeah, holidays, yay, holidays. But
now the thing I love the most are the people that come over. I love it. I love what I really actually love about our Friendsgiving is that one, we don't require people to bring no food.
No.
We actually
prefer them not to.
Don't bring any food. We pay for everything. In years past, we haven't done this in a few years. I used to put together an entire Thanksgiving basket and give it to a shelter. Mm-hmm. It wasn't a shelter. It was a house that took care of. It was like a respite home. So they took care of folk. So I would take a basket of food. I mean, they would still have to cook it, but it was still like all of their Thanksgiving groceries. I did that for probably I want to say like 6 years. Then I stopped being able to find the house. I was like, I don't remember. I would take it every year. They would be so grateful. But it's kind of what I like about is I get really in the giving season. And so having the people come over is like me being like, thank you for whatever part you've taken in our life. And this is our way to say thank you by feeding you for the holidays. Because being an actress, a lot of my friends do not have family here. So we've become family. And this is a way for them to feel like even though they're not home, they're still getting that home vibe. Like they're not eating some weird Thanksgiving food. Yeah. This is traditional.
Ain't nothing catered over here.
This is traditional Thanksgiving food that you would have gotten back in North Carolina, back in Atlanta, back in West Virginia, or wherever you're from.
Conversation too.
Yeah. So it's the way to get back. But let me tell you, I want to give you all a gift that y'all gonna be so thankful. This company, I'm so excited that they decided to sponsor this episode, because going into, especially to the holidays and to the new year, you're going to want them. This is Truebill. So what Truebill is that y'all know how you be having a bunch of subscriptions that you done forgot about. I know that's me. And it won't be until one day I randomly check my freaking bank statement. I'll be like, who is taking $7.99? Who is this? It'll be some stupid thing I signed up for and forgot to cancel. Like I was helping my mother with her math homework. And I this one math company, Mathway, I paid, it was like 7 days for free. I forgot to cancel after 7 days for about 8 months. They have been taking money as if I were in college and needed them. I don't need them.
Yeah, I signed up for a subscription and didn't know it one time. I had to call the bank like, no, they put all the money back in my account. And I did a little more research and called the company. And I was like, I must have did this by accident. I had to call my bank back and let them know, like, hey, you can take your money back out. It was me. My bad.
Well, this is the thing. Like, how many free trial subscriptions end up costing you hundreds, if not thousands of dollars, long after forgetting to cancel? So fight back against scammy subscriptions with Truebill. Truebill is a new app that helps you identify and stop paying for subscriptions you don't need, want, or simply forgot about. On average, people save up to $720 a year with Truebill because companies make subscriptions hard to cancel. They do it on purpose. Truebill makes it incredibly simple. Just link your accounts and Truebill will cancel your unwanted subscriptions in one tap. And Truebill Entourage is there when you need them to cancel unwanted subscriptions so you don't have to. I love this app. There are really, especially with me being in this industry, there are, low-key, I'm going to be honest, there are companies that I've done brand deals with. And because I need to be able to have a personal experience to talk from, that I will sign up for their stuff. And for the moment that I sign up, like I'll have a code that gives me my free month, but then I'll forget and I'll be done spent dang near the same amount of money by the time I cancel that I got for the brand deal for something I'm no longer using. You know what I'm saying? So Truebill, especially for me as, like I said, a content creator and an influencer, is clutch. Because y'all have no idea how many things I sign up for just so that I can give a truthful testimony to something. But if it's not something I'm going to use constantly, I need to cancel that. Truebill is like, hey, baby, we got you. Don't you worry about it. We got you. Truebill has over 2 million users and helps save them over $100 million. Like Jennifer B., who says, with your help, our family has saved $587 a year on unnecessary subscriptions. I really don't understand how Truebill could help me until we decided to save for a very large home purchase. Don't fall for subscription scams. Start canceling today at truebill.com/argue. Go right now, truebill.com/argue. It could save you thousands a year. Truebill.com/argue. We thank Truebill for deciding to sponsor this podcast. We're so appreciative.
So yeah, on the flip side of mine, other than, not dealing with people I don't want to deal with, one of my favorite things is the people that I do want to deal with, being around all them.
Oh, so you're with people too?
Yeah, definitely. People that I like, I truly like, and I enjoy that. One thing about me and Angel, we like to host. We like to have things. We like to have people over. We like to host. We like to have a good time. Preparing and all of that. Like, that's one thing that we definitely enjoy doing. It brings us joy just as much as it brings people joy to come over. That's the one reason why a lot of my friends out here like me, because they know I'm gonna throw some food on the grill. Mm-hmm. And it ain't even for them. It's because I like doing that. But I'm like, hey, if it's on here, you might as well come over here and eat it.
Yeah.
Something else I like that I don't get out here anymore is the feel of the season. Like outside, the cold weather. I like right now it gets cold at night, and I absolutely love it. I need that cold chill. I love it all day. Like, I like that change of season. I like the clothes you get to wear. Like, I got on shorts and a t-shirt. I've had it on all day. Yeah, rub that thigh, girl.
And Manscaped.
I love like the cold weather, the cold feel. It just, because I grew up experiencing that. I knew it was Thanksgiving when it started getting cold, and I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. But like I said, I don't really get that out here. Like, I used to be outside frying turkeys, you know, in gloves, coat, jeans is wrapped up. Now it's like I'm got on flip flops and a t-shirt and shorts.
Marcus likes to feel like he's struggling.
No, just a good feeling
against the elements.
No,
you actually do.
Not struggling against these. You surviving the elements.
Yes. Yeah. You like to have a struggle to survive against.
No, it just feels good to be cut. Like, you like being in the house. You like being in a cold room, wrapped in blankets and warm.
It's not
same
that
thing. I like being outside and warm if it's cold outside.
But your face ain't.
It is. My face don't get cold. We ain't in the Arctic.
And no, that wind be blowing and it hurts your nose.
It don't.
It hurts your nose.
No, you touch your nose too much. That's why that hurts.
No. Oh my God, our dog is barking. The other thing I hate about Thanksgiving is that I never get to do my makeup. That makes me so mad. Like, I feel like that would get me right there to the hostess with the mostest if I could ever do my makeup. But typically I finish getting all the food ready. I get like the stuff out. And then people are arriving and I look like I've been cooking. I look like I've been setting up all day. And I want to look cute.
Yeah.
I want to be like put together. This year it might happen. I don't know.
Yeah.
I hate it.
The one thing I don't like at this point specifically, might be different this year, is the exhaustion. Usually the day of by the time people show up and start eating, or start showing up the day of Thanksgiving, I'm tired, because that means I always prepare these turkeys. I always have at least 2. Some years it's been 4, 3. It depends on who all wants me to fry a turkey for them. I usually do 2 for the house. Last year I only did 1 because the world was ending, so we didn't have nobody over. But I usually start that process on Monday night, and then I have steps that I do. Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night is usually the night that I'm seasoning everything and putting the rub on and injecting and all that, wrapping it up. Both turkeys, taking it out of the brine and everything. And I'm usually getting in bed at 12, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. And in the past years, I had to get up and go to work the next day. Early in the morning, extremely early in the morning. So this year, don't have to do it. I still got to get up early, just start doing everything. But in the years prior, that was always the case of me getting up early after being up. And that's like Monday night, I'm getting to bed late. Tuesday night, getting in bed late. Wednesday night, definitely getting in bed late. And then, by the time Thursday come around, getting up to take the turkeys out of the refrigerator to let them come to room temperature a little bit. It's usually exhausting by the time people get there. My plan before all that is like, you know what? People going to show up. I'm going to fix me a drink, sit down, relax, have a good time. But I just be tired.
Me do. The thing I used to love the most, but it hasn't happened in a while, but like 3 or 4 years in a row, Beyonce would drop something for us to enjoy on Thanksgiving. I mean, whether it be a concert, an album, something to just bring in the holiday cheer. It's been a while. Hopefully she'll surprise us this Thanksgiving. I will lose it if she does. But I definitely miss that it used to be, Marcus hated it. Like most people be like
costume changes.
Most people like, y'all gonna put on the game? You can put on the game on your phone. Beyonce is the game.
They ain't worried about no game in my house because I ain't watching no football.
No, the guys would ask that. I'm like, she's the offense and the defense and the referee. That's what we're watching. And we would sing, dance, be merry. I'd be drunk by then. I don't know what punch I'm going to make this year. I didn't get the ingredients for that.
Still got to go out and get stuff anyway. So we still got to get wafers, pans for the... bro, still got stuff to get.
That's one of the parts that I like. I like doing the grocery shopping. Yeah. I do actually enjoy that.
Yeah, that feels like it's part of the exhaustion because it's usually either before, during, or after y'all do the shopping is when the turkey starts. Mm-hmm. And I'm just like, did y'all get this? Did y'all get that?
Now, something I don't like is Marcus gets really pretentious with these turkeys.
I'm extremely critical.
It's not just
myself.
That. It's not just that.
What?
You'll be like, it's time for me to do the turkeys. You ever stop it? You move.
Everybody
I need this space. I need all this.
Don't be in my way. I don't care what you fixing. You had days to fix it.
No, we didn't.
All right.
No.
And that's only for that time while I'm seasoning.
I know.
That's like a short amount of time. And that's why I always do it late. Because everybody's out of the kitchen.
But Marcus be like, no.
Yeah, because you had all day. I was at work all day. By the time I come home,
was I just chilling all day?
Yeah, that's all you was doing. You wasn't doing a damn thing. But that's why it's like, 12, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm in there by myself, up late, preparing turkeys.
Yeah, that part. I'll be ready to kill him every year. I'll be like, I'm going to stab you on turkey.
He
used to, did you used to drop the turkey late on purpose so people could be there when you were cooking it?
No, I wanted it to still be hot.
No, okay.
No, I do that when I grill.
Yeah,
if I spend a lot of time like preparing food to grill, like I'm not that. I in the past it wouldn't be that bad, but people out here in California they'd be just showing up late, and they'll eat and then leave right after that. I'm like, no, you're gonna sit here.
I hated it.
And appreciate the effort that I put into this food.
They're still.
Oh, they do because I talk about it.
That don't mean they appreciate it.
I'd be like, come out here and smell this smoke.
They don't
get
mean
this smoke
they
in your hair.
appreciate it.
Stand by the feel the heat from his grill a little bit.
I'd be like, boy, if you don't start cooking, I told these people we eating at this time. An hour later, all right.
You don't like these coals.
I'll be so mad.
Yeah, I don't do it now. Now I started early just so I can, by the time people show up, they can eat. And usually, a lot of y'all know when you're cooking, you don't have an appetite. So by the time everything's done, hopefully I'll have an appetite and start. Or by the time people start showing up, I have an appetite and be able to start eating.
Yeah, the kids also that's another thing that I really love is that the kids get excited about Thanksgiving.
They love anytime we do anything. As soon as they hear music come on, or they see me go to the grill, like, people coming over? Are people coming over?
Are we having a party?
They start whispering, hey, I think people are coming over.
They get ready. They know that the room's... Listen, little Marcus even had a...
oh, man.
He had a plan. He was like, so, Mama, I'm about to go wash my sink. He said, but I'm going to wait until Wednesday to wash my toilet. And I was like, why don't you wash it now? He was like, because we have guests coming over on Thursday, and I don't want a chance that my toilet is going to be dirty if I wash it now by
that
Thursday.
Analogy. We're like, boy, if you don't go up there and keep that room clean.
Yes, quit pissing on the actual toilet instead of in the toilet.
Never learned. I tried everything.
And they got to get older.
I never did that. My mom and daddy would have threw me in the toilet if they came in there with some pee on.
That means you got to be with them a little bit more. They going to get there.
But yeah, they definitely
Listen, that's why I got with you, because your hygiene is good. So come on and pass it down to them, babe.
They hard at it.
Pass it down.
But yeah, they definitely love that whole thing. Even the twins, they got to their room and they started with for one, they granny's in town, so she already spick and span the whole room. But they go up there and make sure that room is clean.
Yeah, they are really excited. They really are excited. I had to make sure I invited a family with a child Marcus's age. And I've got to make sure she knows that because I know their kids are old enough to stay home. And I'll be like, if your children are not with you, I'm not letting you up in this house.
Then you don't come.
No, my child needs somebody to play with, please. So yeah, I am excited about this year. This is last year was the first time we took a year off. Mm-hmm. We actually weren't supposed to, but then somebody that I worked with got COVID, which made all of us be like, we're getting a little too comfortable.
Let's pull back.
Let's pull back. And then I cut my finger open and things went awry. But I'm going to be doing a bunch of stovetop kisses recipes, Danny Rose recipes this Thanksgiving that I tried last Thanksgiving. So I'm excited about that because Danny's food be tasting amazing.
Danny's a food.
She is.
Girl's a food.
She truly is. I love her. I love her to pieces.
But no, it'll be fun though. We're going to have a good time.
Yeah. So that's the end of today's podcast. I've got an audition to do. And for those of y'all watching, you can see me drawn on my eyebrows because I literally need to shoot it within 20 minutes. And then our kids just came in because they're creeps. So make sure you check out our sponsors.
I'm glad you said something. I'd have swung at him.
Our sponsors, Monk Pack, Manscaped, HelloFresh, and Truebill. Use our promo codes and our links so that they know that you came over because of us and you get our great discount. Amen and amen.
Make sure y'all check out my beard and body butter. It's called Manshit. That's MANSHYT. Mm-hmm. Make sure you go to manshit.com. Check it out. That's what I use. I'm not only the client, I'm the president, CEO, CFO.
Are you doing a Black Friday sale?
I'm going to do a Black Friday sale. So y'all going to get whatever percentage off we decide. I ain't worked it out. Y'all, it's a lot going on, okay?
Stop saying that. Stop using that as an excuse.
It is a lot going on.
Don't use it as an excuse.
I'm just saying it's a lot going on. That's why I don't have a price right now. You doing Black Friday sale on them shirts?
On Angel Wings?
Yeah.
Yes.
What you get to giving off?
I'm gonna give them $3 off. You see how that happens?
Anyway.
Look at that.
So yeah.
Black Friday on the Angel Wing shirts.
Black Friday sale on the Angel Wing shirts. Black Friday sale.
And I think we might even do Black Friday on Zoom In shirts.
And Zoom In.
So you're gonna get Black Friday everywhere. So
make sure y'all check that out.
All right, you guys. Until next time, we'll talk to y'all later. Join our Patreon, www.patreon.com/ThatChickAngel. If you're not following me on Instagram, follow me at ThatChickAngel. Marcus at Marcus Ain't on the Gram. Mm-hmm. And we appreciate you and love you. Yeah, amen.
All right.
Talk to you later.
Y'all have a good one, fam.
Bye.